See what it is. You're already at the store. Yeah, you saw the thumbnail. Masculinity Architect. This is Yolo Ave, the road least traveled, and you have just tuned in for another Summer Shred-15 update. Joining me on the journey to 15% body fat. Whew, it's a hell of a journey, people. It's the last final stretch. I really don't know what pushes people, body goals, depending on what you got, to go beyond, 10% below, if not for like competition or something temporary. I know some people that live below 10% body fat, and I just wonder why. How sustainable, not even sustainable, what is it, to adhere to the discipline? What's that actually look like? Because I will say, when you're trying to lose body fat, when you've been up in the 20s and 30s, I'm floating around 21, 22, but it gets to be more and more challenging. Not that I'm having a hard time at all. You've seen my breakfast the last 2 days. I've been enjoying this shit. Update today, the weigh-in is 225.5, so up about 1.3 pounds. No complaints whatsoever. But you saw the title of the video. What's the best fuel for fat burning? I'm going to give you my opinion, my thoughts, and truly, I would say the answer is whatever works for you. As I say, it's not your diet, it's your discipline. What can you adhere to? What works for your lifestyle? So today's routine, after I ate that, headed right out, get the steps. Been walking for about an hour and a half, 4 miles in, 8,900 steps, 10K by 10 a.m. a beast with it. Now, that's just fuel, the way I look at it. One, you get the added benefits of metabolism up all day, so everything I do is going to be activated even higher. And truly, I'll say the difference. Yesterday was good, and so get into the title. Fat versus sugar for fuel. Fat can be good. It's not bad for you at all. Certainly enjoyable. Shout out to all my carnivore people, keto people. Here we go. Aw, must have hit the speed limit. It's an old Terminator Mustang. Undisclosed location in Missouri. A couple of hot rides up and down the streets. But fat is delicious, savory, satiating, filling, depending on how you eat it, when you eat it, whatever. And also very high in caloric density. Keep you full, keep you satiated, which also can be challenging to get up, get active. The challenge I have with fats is that it's less of a what you can, like eating a lot by volume. You can't eat a lot of foods because it's so calorically dense, 9 calories per gram of fat, whereas protein and carbohydrates, again, protein is not energy macronutrient, but carbohydrates is half of that, so you can eat twice the volume. And me, I'm a big guy, I do big everything. My salad bowls is this big, and I'm not joking, people, you've seen the pictures. Ain't nothing small about me, ask my lady. So that being the first thing is I want to eat and feel like I'm eating. And I love that it burns, breaks down. The foods that you're going to eat are not going to be stuck or slow burning. My experience is that calorically dense food, fats, proteins, they burn slower, which can be a good thing. I see it, oftentimes people want to go to instinctual, want to go to primitive time, what our ancestors and whatever else do, and that's all theory. Nobody really fucking knows, and it's not appropriate to where we are today. Our ancestors couldn't be talking to the whole fucking world at one fucking moment at a time in the palm of their hand. We can do that now, and you can watch me in 4K type shit. So there's certain things that aren't going to be as relevant, and it does relate to how our bodies are designed. That slow burning, calorically dense food, nuts, fats, things if we were needing to hibernate, things if we were needing to rest and conserve energy for long periods of time, things that if we did not have, more variety or food readily available or a refrigerator or a place where we can always go every day and get the foods and nutrients that we need. So it's appropriate for that and that lifestyle. And if that's your lifestyle, great, fantastic, perfect, utilize it. It's a great fuel. Carbohydrates does not take the adaptation of ketones. Ketones is an emergency, from my understanding. The fact that you have to force your body into ketosis. You have to force your body to pick up ketones. It takes weeks to get fat adapted. Now, if you have a healthy metabolism, honestly, my experience fluctuating in all of it and moderation is the challenge. I mean, it pretty much works to do whatever that you need to do. You saw what I ate yesterday and you saw what I ate today. And immediately after both, get out, get burning. It's a system. You put it in the system, it's going to burn out. Within 24 hours, it's going to purge. Within 76 hours, whatever you ate days ago is gone. It's not there. Depending on your activity level, what you did with it, how you gear your metabolism, how healthy your metabolism is, it's all par for the course. Water under the bridge. Water, hydrating, like all these factors, there's no one piece. It's not just a simple mathematical. We want the easy and simple because, I mean, that is human nature. That's nature, period, being efficient. But overall, one's not better than the other, worse than the other. It's what works for you. For me, I enjoy carbohydrates. I enjoy fruit. I enjoy sugars. I enjoy the variety. Taste, flavor, and volume, I kind of did overdo it. Not overdo it, but, you know, I did the damn thing. Fucking 6 pancakes, 2 bananas, 2 cups of apple juice, about 6 packets of honey, all up in that thing. But it was delicious. It's like a dessert. It's a sweet. And the body is ready to go to work at it. And in the absence of protein, FGF21, the pancakes did have 45 grams estimated. The pancakes had about 45 grams of protein. But the body goes into activation of FGF21 to get rid of all these extra calories. So it has compound effects that's going to benefit your goals if that is fat loss. So those things considered, by all means, looking back, if it wasn't for so much protein, if I had had just avocado, nuts, I actually don't know sources off the top of my head where you're going to get a lot of fat and very little protein, which would still stimulate FGF21. Hell, actually, body fat, if you're like is increased. But I'd rather have some sweet fruit. I'd rather have some honey. I'd rather have some sugar. I'd rather have some juices. And I don't have to worry about any adaptation. And binge or cheat or, you know, cheat, like break your cycle. No, it's like I've done this all week. I'm going to strategically, intentionally pile on a plate of fucking 8 sausage links and 6 eggs, you know, and enjoy myself. And there's no, before, the flip of that on a zero carb or minimal carb diet, doing everything to avoid the alternative sugars, this and that, all those things that you do to get by. That feels more like survival to me. That feels more like restrict. That feels like struggling through something. Whereas this, I give myself all that I need. I still do feel fasted when I'm sugar fasting, whether I'm having the cereal, pancakes, or whether I'm just doing fruit and juice. After a while of not having the protein in there, after a while of not having as much of the fats, I definitely do feel like my body is depleted, and I don't feel restricted. I don't feel like I'm challenging myself to not have what I want and need. And so when I cycle, macro cycle, switch over, enjoy myself, enjoy a weekend, live a little, whatever the case may be, there's not guilt, there's not shame, there's not mental anguish. I'm not having bloat and inflammation on any of the days. I feel fine from yesterday, and I only put on 1.3 pounds. Fam, do you understand that it used to be the case, mind you, I'd binge out of control, have 4 donuts, what's the spot in Atlanta? The salty donut, Five Guys daughters. I know these spots off the top of my head, but I go and get those treats, put all the sugar and things in it, because if you're gonna do it, like I say, do it big. So, and then wake up the next day 6 to 8 pounds heavier, bloated, inflamed, and taking until Wednesday or Thursday before I bounce back to where I was after getting back to restricted again. So the next thing you know, like that's how the yo-yo binging cycles. I've done this, people. Why do you think it was so many years floating around 260, 270, trying to find a lifestyle that worked? This is a lifestyle, and it works. I have had no restriction. I have had no reason not to drink, not to enjoy my life, not to eat what I want, not to stay up late, not to go to buffets, all of it. And it has not sabotaged me by any means. I've reached new lows, and I'm on track for the lifestyle that I want. So from my experience, as I do say, YOLO, you only live once. Go live your experience. There's only so much data. There's only so much study. You're going to have to see how your body responds, what works for your lifestyle. And that's going to adapt and change. Change and death are the only things constant in life. You're not always going to be able to stick to a routine. You won't always be the same age, same demographic, same where you live, how you live, lifestyle, everything is going to change. That's just life, people. So if you're committed to tools and all the knowledge so that you can just adjust, adapt, pull out your tools and get what you want. Battery's kind of low. Like I said, I've been posting out here walking, hour and 40 minutes, 4.5 miles, and I still got to get back to the hotel. About to go up in here, grab a few things. But that's the check-in for day 34. Joining me on the journey. We're going to get there. We're closing in. This is mid. So we got about 45 days, middle of the month. Got to hit that next goal, that next milestone. I think this week is going to lock in pretty easy. And so I'm hoping y'all stay with me. I might actually need to go ahead and lock in and just fruit, whole foods, fruit, juice, honey, to get that new low. That usually has been the push. I mean, the things that are constant, the things that keep getting repeated, sugar fast until you hit a new low. I mean, if it works, and don't worry about longevity. I forget what the phrase is. Something about sugar blocking things up. If you're not doing anything long term, nobody says this is sustainable. Like actual sugar fasting is sustainable long term. It's a tool. You don't just eat and binge all day. It's not a long term everyday thing, but you use it for when it works. See what these comments talking about. I'm about to get on with my day. Save the rest of this battery. Oh, there we go. Peace.